A catalyst is defined as something that sparks a change. In the city of Stockton, a vibrant arts and cultural scene is brimming with talent and creativity. And in today's world, with busy lives and the stress that comes with it, there's an ongoing need for mental and physical wellness. One Studio is the catalyst that brings these two worlds together, sparking a change that might just transform and enhance the lives of Stockton residents. Let's welcome the Catalyst Studios founder. We have Saul Cerna and group facilitator Melissa Campos. Great to have you both on.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah, I'm excited. We have so much artwork here we're going to talk to in just a little bit. But Saul, can you tell us a little bit about the venue, the Catalyst overall, and how art and yoga come together to bring wellness and support a larger mission?
The Catalyst came about basically from my background being an artist. My wife's in mental health. She's a LMFT, so she knows how important it is for the wellness part.
Yeah.
So we kind of merged the two backgrounds into an arts and wellness. And so we have a space that offers art classes, art shows. We also have yoga, Melissa's workshops also, and mom's group. So yeah, we just try to bring more arts and wellness to the community.
Yeah, and that's so important to have in all communities. So Saul, what is the creative role that artists in the community have, and what does Catalyst do to support them?
Artists they can bring sense of pride to a community just through public art. If you look at art installations, parts of cities that are neglected or aren't very appealing, artists could transform that and activate those neighborhoods.
Yeah.
On our street, there's an alley that was there. Nobody really cared about it. We did an art installation. Now it's photogenic. Now people take pictures there. It's an umbrella alley, so you got a bunch of suspended, colorful umbrellas. So the more public art, it does create sense of pride, and it actually uplifts property values. You know, people appreciate it, and community takes pride in their neighborhood.
Yeah, it's good for the community all around. And Melissa, can you tell us what wellness means to you and the type of wellness offerings at the Catalyst?
Yeah. Wellness is everything from your mind to your body, and what's nice about the Catalyst is that it offers both of those things. So there are a variety of different classes that you can take, from yoga to breath work, and I actually facilitate a peer support group from others.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so there's a variety of different things that the Catalyst offers. So every month it can be something quite different, actually.
Okay, well, that's great that there's so many different things that are offered. Tell us about your role at the Catalyst and the work you do.
Yeah, so I'm kind of the resident photographer there for the art side of things. And then for the wellness side, I facilitate a free moms group. That's every other Tuesday. And we focus on the mom side of things. So identities and careers, and it's been around for about 3 years. It's completely free for moms with kiddos of all ages, and we just talk and do different things. I invite the yoga teachers in, and the yoga teachers come in and sometimes teach the classes as well.
What's been the response from the moms to have that type of experience and kind of self-care for themselves?
It's been amazing. We've had a lot of moms come through the program that I say graduated because they feel like they can move on to the next step, where they have gone to school or they've returned to school and they're finishing up just different periods of their journey where they don't need the moms group as often, and some moms come back to revisit and hold classes there too. So it's really an open, safe space for moms to connect with one another in the community.
So we have the mom classes, we have yoga, and then we cannot ignore the artwork that we have here. Can you kind of walk us through what we're seeing, some of the artists, starting with this one right over here?
So that piece is by John Russell. He's a Lodi artist. He works in graphite. And so, yeah, this is one of his pieces he did recently.
Wow.
And the exhibit we have right now is unconventional. So some of the art you see here is unconventional. That's beadwork.
Okay.
The little Hendrix is beadwork. And I think there's like close to 3,000, 4,000 pieces.
Wow. Okay, because I was looking at this earlier and you see the little glimmer in it. So when you said it's beadwork, that makes sense. That's so cool. And then you have a few over there as well too.
So the big piece right here, the sculpture, that's by Jill Lipka. She's also a Lodi artist, and she works in this material. And this is actually made by with shop towels. So it's
with shop towels?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So she's an amazing sculptor. So she does a lot of work like this. And then just below that is Geneva Mello. She's an artist, an amazing artist too. And so she submitted this to our unconventional art show, and she basically bleached Frida Kahlo on this denim jacket.
So made out of bleach to get the white that we're seeing in it.
Yeah.
Okay, I wish I was as creative as this. Like the beads, the bleach, just all of the towels, like, wow. Okay.
Very cool.
How has the community of Stockton received and even nurtured your organization's development?
We've fill the void that was needed. That's why we kind of called it the catalyst. Is we, like I said, with my wife's background, she's seen the mental health part that was needed, was lacking. And for me, the creative space, I wanted. So the community's really embraced it. Recently, we added a theater group. So now we have a theater group. So yeah, we have arts, we have theater, you know, photography. Melissa does workshops there. So really, every time you look at our calendar, there's a lot of events coming up, and the community's been coming out. So.
Okay, I'm excited. And Melissa, you're going to be kind of in this area as well too this weekend, so
Yeah.
a lot of excitement.
I know, tons of excitement.
All right, well, thank you both for coming on. We're happy
Thank
to
you.
let our viewers know more that they can experience and explore and enjoy that's happening in Stockton. And you can find out more by going to catalyst926.com.